Afternoon, bait makers. So today, yep, we're gonna do it. We're gonna shoot some Sweetgum 4-inch because I really in hard plastisol. I just want to see how they work. I am gonna compare them against the smaller ones here, and I was gonna do Rainier Ice, but I've decided not to do Rainier Ice. I'm actually going to. I'm going to make up a color really fast that I want to do because I'm trying to remember a color I did before. It's worked very well, and I've been asked to remake it. The problem is I didn't record it and I didn't write it down. And I'm really praying that it wasn't something I did out of all that. 5 gallons of waste. Who knows? But with what it is, I don't think it was waste. I honestly think he sent me a picture, but it's kind of dark. So I honestly think I might have it down here. Let me see here. Yeah. So that's it. I'm glad I thought of that. So it's this color. Whoops. It's that color. But now seeing that, it was those claws, but I think it has a green body. And if that's the case, then this is the green. And I am pretty sure that is just green pumpkin. In fact, yeah, this is green pumpkin with some black flake and a little bit of green mist. That's what this is. So the body was this, and the claw was this. Okay, so yeah. No, I'm not going to do that. I know what it is now. I was going to try to remake it, but I just remembered I had some of these left over, so I know exactly what that is. I'm not going to remake that. You know what? I want to try something else. I think we're going to do Blue Craw. And then we may do some transparent. Oh. Transparent green to try to pull out the green a little more, or transparent. We got ice blue. I got transparent bright blue. I don't know. Let me see. Blue Craw. That green to blue. I haven't used ice blue. So I think I'm going to do ice blue. So I'm going to do Blue Craw, ice blue, and glitter. You know what? I think I'm going to try some of my Barlow's tackle. So, Adam, I don't know if he did this one. Well, I know he showed it. I don't know that. So Blue Craw. This might look good. So we're going to do Blue Craw with some ice blue. And then we're going to do Green Fire Tiger. So I have had plastisol. I did it for 1 minute. Then I degassed it. I'm going to put that in there. We're going to do 2 minutes on that. I usually do 3. That hard plastisol, though, sometimes likes to run away from you a little, I have found. Like, if I do it for 3 minutes, all of a sudden it's way too hot. So I'm going to do 2 minutes. Then I'm going to stir it. I'm going to see where it's at. and I may put it for, 30 seconds to a minute. I'm going to shake these up. Oh, this needs to be shaken up too. So, that Rainier Ice has been doing very well. A lot of guys really, really like it. I did, if you don't know, this is Rainier Ice right there. Oh, I try to just put that on my finger. This is on a little skirt material. See if that focuses in. Yeah. That's Rainier Ice. It's a pearlize, not a lot, so it's still very transparent. And then I like to put in the silver holographic from Lure Works. And my new one, I did the Sparkle Queen in there just because it's so sparkly, and it was all different shapes, sizes, even had the whisker in it, and I wanted to see what I could do with that. The other thing that I do is I put a very small amount of Aqua Glow powder in this. And let me tell you, it works. That Aqua Glow, I don't know, it just makes this look so much better. And it's so little that there's not a lot of glow, but whoo, it makes this look good. Gives it a little different tint. So yeah, 2 minutes, not done, still gelatin. I'm gonna mix it up. The sides seem to be really done. And as soon as I started mixing it, we went back to gelatin. I'm sorry if you guys can hear my neighbor, he's weed eating. I also have 3 fans going right now. It is very hot here. If you didn't see on my other video, let's see. I got these in as well. So I'm very happy with these. QMI tackle. I ordered 2 more during their 4th of July sale. 2 different sizes, just because like my squid, I have a dual cavity squid from Fat Guys Fishing. It takes a lot of Plasol, more than I can put in this one. So I was using my QMI dual injector, but I was putting one color in both sides and then injecting both sides. So that was the only way I could get it done. All right. So quick pro tip. No. Pro fishermen who have told me they are liking the urchins that are not as floppy. They really like the bristled out ones. I don't know if that means the fish like it better, they like it, the visual, the human beings like the visual better. I don't know. They think, they being the fishermen, they think that they react better. I have shown that I like the stiffer ones because underwater, they just stay poofed out. And they look really good. No matter what I do with them, I'm jigging them around, pumping them. Yeah, they stay poofed out. And whereas the other ones can collapse. All right, so we're at 375, so good. This hard plastic, let me tell you. All right, now, so let's go. Blue craw, shaking that up. All right, so 30 drops of that. I am going to go 3 drops of the transparent blue. I've never made this before. I just want to see. I want that blue to pull out a little more greens and blues in the color spectrum there. And oh my gosh, are they ever. I can absolutely, I know the difference because I shoot blue craw a lot. I've never put that blue in there, and wow. Oh my goodness. If this reacts the way I hope it does, I definitely need to shoot that in a crawl pattern. I am even wondering about this now. Oh my goodness. We may be changing here. I definitely want to put 0.062 black in there. I need some black flake in there. That blue looks so good. So I am gonna go. Yeah, we're going to an eighth of a teaspoon right off the bat. 0.062. Yalla. I am not even gonna mess around. I even might. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm hoping that gets that for you guys. And the thing with this hard plasol, boy, it sets up quick. Okay, let's work this. I've got a lot of black flake on the spatula here. And yes, that's what these are. They're cake spatulas for frosting a cake. These are actual bait maker ones, but I mean, see the choice. But that's what they are. I mean, let's see here. All right, now we're gonna do this, and I am also gonna go with an eighth of that. Look at all that goodness. Wow. Yeah. And in fact, I'm going to go with a heaping. I want some more of that glitter. I'm hoping this green will not get lost in there. I really like how it looks, but I may not do 30 drops next time. I might do less because I am adding that transparent blue. It drew out the blue a lot. I really like it. But I don't want to lose that glitter. So let's see what that looks like. Oh, wow. Okay. So we're gonna, I'm pretty sure that's not shootable. It's almost, yeah, I mean, look. Yeah. What? No way. Okay. Look at that. Okay, maybe with this heavy plastisol I went with, it says it's 320, but I mean, that would be like shooting peanut butter. There's no way. Yeah, we can't do that. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna nuke that for about 30 seconds. So yeah, that was my pro tip, right? Let me bring this back up. So my pro tip was using the super hard bait plastisol, the super hard plastisol. Just that was my pro tip. All the guys who are semi-pro that buy baits from me, and I have about 5 of them that actually, yeah, I have about 7 that attend 2 or more tournaments already. Bought my baits, and they've already gone to like 2 or more tournaments and come back and told me. A guy named Mark, my son knows. He's worked on his boat. He's got a Triton, which I used to have a Triton. Cool boat. He picked up some lures from me. He goes to a tournament here in the state of Washington, catches his personal best smallmouth. I'm not sure exactly how he did on the tournament. I think he did very well. The pictures I saw of his fish looked very good. Yeah, I was like, wow, those are some nice fish. But then he said, hey, I caught them on your crawl, and this is my personal best. All right, so that says it's 330, but guys, there's no way. I mean, it is 330, right? But maybe it's just because it's super hard. I'm going to heat this up 30 more seconds. Maybe I need to shoot those around 350. This is a brand new 5-gallon, bought specifically for these 4-inch urchins. I don't know. I may have to put. Do they have a softener? I know they have hardener, but I don't know if they have a softener. Maybe I just mix in some bait plastic soft, and just maybe that'll bring that durometer down a little. I don't know. I'll play with it. Hopefully that's in there. I am... Is that bigger than that? I think. Oh, yeah, it's definitely wider and, yeah, bigger. Okay. So, first time shooting. Let me make sure it's in there. Yes, it's in the camera. Oh, my gosh. All right. So, this is not the first time I shot the mold, but it is the first time I shot the mold with this super saltwater stuff. Ugh. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if that shot. All right, there's definitely liquid in there. Man, maybe I need to heat the molds and I need to heat this. I'm so excited. I just want to do it. I don't know. Oh, you know, new toys. Wow, that's already like super firm too. Okay. That looks good. That was quite a bit of plastisol that came out of there. So I probably don't need to use this big one for this. In fact, I know I don't, but you know, it's my new toy and I want to play with it. So, but I thought that would be funny. Wow. These are so long. They're actually flopping over. Okay, there we go. That's looking like a spicy meatball. I don't know, blue crawl, what do you guys think? This is the blue crawl with the blue in there, but look at the ball. It seems like a ton of glitter went into the ball. There is still, I can see tiny glitter out here. I got some black flake, but a lot of glitter went in that ball. I mean, I can just, hopefully the camera's picking that up. I can absolutely see all this glitter. I'm going to try. Here's the two. I think these look absolutely phenomenal. Now, here's one way. So you got the frog hook. What guys are doing. So, I just took a little butter knife. And I poked a hole right there. So that's the frog hook. Looks pretty good. Now, that's the rig that I use. So, excuse me one second. So same thing, right? We're gonna look right here. Here's where you can see where that divot is, and the way that I do it, golly, spider web stuff everywhere. I look for that. I just jam my hook right down in. I go straight through. I want to come out the opposite side of that, and then I'm going to turn that, and I just want to push that all the way down. And for these heads, you can give it a little twist because it's got that little angle in there, and I find that when I twist it, it doesn't come out as much. So that's how that looks. Your line is attached here, so when it's coming through the water, the line's attached here, so when it's coming through the water, if you're pulling it, it's got this profile. But then when you let it go, it drops down and does that, and sits on the bottom, and all these tentacles are up, and they're all still moving around. So I have found that this head with these hooks, a lot of guys are liking it. Now, what I need to do is I need to go do a water test. I don't think, I mean, it's the same. These small ones have the same diameter, 3/4 inch. This is a 5/8, obviously. But all these tentacles, do they make it so it floats more, sinks? Obviously, I think the sink rate will be better. It won't sink as fast, and I kind of like it not sinking fast. I would love to have it just slowly going down and wiggling around. That'd be great. But all right, so we're going to move over to a tank and we're going to take a look at these. Decided to use the fish tank instead of the pond because I can just have my good camera sitting right here, shoot through glass, instead of taking a GoPro and stick it underwater this time. I still may end up doing that, but I've already done that and you guys have seen it, so this just allows us a different view. So let's take a quick walk through of bass fishing history. Why are these strange tentacled urchin-style baits, often referred to in the community as quakes or multi-appendage silhouette baits, I call them urchins, suddenly taking over the bass world? It all started overseas with the Japanese domestic market, where anglers realized that bass don't just eat crawfish and worms. They are curious apex predators that react heavily to subtle water displacement. Let's drop this in and then look at that fall. Notice how the weighted Ned head pulls the nose down. But because of this super hard plastic, all those outer arms are floating and breathing independently. Even when it hits the bottom, it stands up with a defensive posture. That's what triggers reaction strikes from pressured fish. This is with the dual frog hook. No weight, falls a lot slower, but most guys are putting a weight on it or below it. But that's just the frog hook, so everybody can see. I don't have a weight. I don't like how it goes down. So see, it kind of tips over. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm in there. See how the hook is? Yeah. Like the other way, the other one, just because the weight's on the bottom, it keeps it the same orientation every single time. Back when these hairy multi-leg styles first started showing up in the United States, traditional old school anglers looked at them like they were alien technology. I remember looking at them the first time and thinking someone was messing around with a cat toy or that gelatinous goo stuff made famous by Nickelodeon. Never would I have thought this thing was going to produce fish and produce lots of quality fish. Pick up a pack of these pre-poured in any color along with the matching weighted Ned head. You can go to my Facebook, send me a message, or stop by the garage. Drop a comment and let me know. Would you throw this on a Ned head, or are you brave enough to clip the hooks off your favorite topwater frog? Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next pour. Tight lines, everyone. That's Dream. I'm out.